So I am here with Liza Vassilieva in Trondheim for Melodi Grand Prix. Hello, Lisa.
Hi, it's
Thank
nice
you
to meet
so
you.
much for joining us today.
Thank you.
I am very excited to talk to you because your entry is closing the show on Saturday night, right? And the name of your entry is called I Am Gay.
When I just feel like dancing on the rainbow, makes no sense to stay this way. When I just want to say I am gay, doesn't matter what you do or say.
So I know the Pride Rainbow is going to feature in the staging, but I think I want to talk to you about how what the reaction has been to this song, because I've seen a lot of people online puzzled and asking lots of questions before eventually loving it. Like what kind of dialogue have you had with your fans about this statement?
I mean, they have different opinions, of
Yeah.
course, but I think that's the case with most songs. I mean, it's not the typical pop song. I mean, it is a bit edgy, it's different, it's maybe a bit weird, but I think that's what sets it apart from, like, it makes it stand out on its own, maybe gives it some extra strength in that sense. I mean, I've gotten a few maybe negative comments, but I've gotten so much positivity, and that's kind of what matters the most. And I've actually gotten some messages from people, like from Europe, from other countries, that say like, oh, I recently came out to my family and I feel like this song is about me. And those are the most valuable things I could hear. I mean, I feel like this song is doing good things.
I agree. I'm seeing the reaction. Like, the initial reaction is what? Who is she? Why is she saying she's gay? And then it's like the happiness takes over, and people are like, this is something to behold, that somebody is out there creating this storyline. Now, I noticed in your semifinal there was a lot of people that came with colors of the rainbow cheering you on. What was that like? Did you see a lot of that?
I did, actually. The whole room was very lit, and like, I saw all the posters, all the faces. It gives you energy back when you
Yeah.
see that, and you kind of try to mirror that on stage. And now we've just had rehearsals in the Trondheim Spectrum. It's even bigger, and it's like, I think the energy is just gonna level up a lot. So I'm so excited just from the rehearsals. It's amazing. I'm just trying to enjoy every second before it's over.
Yeah, I mean, we are too, because I think closing the show has got a very big responsibility. It energizes people to go and vote. So, and at the end of it, it is a contest, but it's also a big party. So I really feel like you're bringing the party for us, and I'm really excited for this. Tell me a little bit about what you've done before Melodi Grand Prix. What's your background as a musician?
I mean, I have always worked with music in some way, but I haven't been, like, very publicly visible anywhere. Like, I've had some singles released throughout the years, maybe just a couple, and then I've worked some on songwriting. Like, I've attended songwriting camps annually, and I've worked with many people. But, like, a lot of songwriters, they have a bag full of songs that nobody's ever heard. So that's kind of my situation. So you never know if a song is going to be cut. And this was actually the case with this song, I Am Gay. We wrote it initially for, like, a potentially different artist. We didn't know who. But it was a very different kind of song. Maybe it's a bit harder to pitch to, like, to artists across the world, but then we figured out that maybe we should send it to MGP to see if it works, because it has that, like, atmosphere of Eurovision.
Absolutely.
So it could work.
Yeah.
And so we did. We sent it, and 2 months just went by without, like, anything, and I kind of forgot about the whole thing. And then suddenly they contacted us and they say, so we've approved the song, we want it, and we would like to ask you if you wanted to perform it. And I was like, what? I mean, I have never been on a stage this big before. I mean, I have performed live before, but not.
And it's also not an autobiographical song, right? So, I mean...
No, I feel this is a song for everyone, and for anyone who feels, like they see themselves in it. I mean, I'm just trying to support.
I think it's a beautiful message, because I think there's a lot of courage in, if you're not an LGBT member, to put this out there and say, like, I don't care if people get the idea that I am. Like that's a very big statement in allyship in terms of, like, from my perspective. So I applaud you for it.
Thank you so much. I mean, we just wanted to make it like more mainstream and to involve more people, because it's a universal message, I think. So we should all stand by it.
I predicted in one of my videos I did with ESC Norwich that you were going to get a lot of invitations to lots of pride parties.
Yes, please.
So that's something you'd be open to?
Absolutely. That would be so much fun.
Cool. Well, I am so excited to see you Saturday. We'll be rooting for you, and I hopefully you'll bring your bag of rainbow and glitter.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Dancing on the